goes back to retrieve it. Foul, it'd be backcourt violation called. And the Falcons take over with 1:10 remaining. Boy, it felt like for a long time in this fourth quarter, if Pennsbury could just get a couple of stops, get something going at the other end, they could creep back in this one. But credit to Dobbins for keeping the pressure on. Gozum from downtown, no. Rocco Grandi with the, that was Mason Young, offensive rebound and the putback. Quickly up the floor, Agba Mejia, no. And Grayson Gozum, he was positioned there, but the call is a blocking foul on Pennsbury. Got the showcase going on here at Bensalem. Owls getting set to take on Northeast High School in the second of the two games here on Saturday. Want to wish everybody a terrific holiday season. If you are so inclined, join the holiday toy drive. Do that Toys for Tots thing and bring a new unwrapped toy to the game on December the 10th. Agba Mejia hits at the line to make it a 13-point lead for the Mustangs. Dobbins so far, a 19-point loss to Abington back on November 30th, and then losing 2 in a row. So really a hungry team here, looking for their first win of the season. A team last year, they went 15-7, and they play out of the Division A in the Philadelphia Public League. And looks like the Falcons now kind of waving the white flag as Joshua and some of the starters, Rocco Grandi, off the floor. Connor Terrell over midcourt, up top to Mason Young. Now around to Luke Wachino. Shaw gives it back to Terrell as we get down to a half-minute remaining. Mason Young from downtown, no. And the Pennsbury Falcons ice cold from distance down the stretch in the fourth quarter. And with under a half-minute remaining, another trip to the line for Hassan Laws, the 6'2" junior forward. A great performance this afternoon by 6'3" senior guard Jarrell Little. Little leading all scorers with 23. Falcons 6 for 28 from three-point range.
It's good for 21%.
Shaw with the rebound. And Falcons just dribble it away. Out of bounds after the Jarrell Little miss. Middle had an easy one there to add to his 23, but couldn't quite get that done. But it's academic at this point. Falcons will move to 1-1. There's a steal from Jarrell Little, and it looked like he could have taken that one to the cup. Instead, pulls back and will dribble out the final few seconds as the Dobbins Mustangs get a 55-41 win over the Pennsbury Falcons here in the SOL versus Public League Showcase. Dobbins moving to 1-3, and Pennsbury now even at 1 win and 1 loss here after a victory over Northeast last night, and a tough one to Dobbins, and part of it just poor shooting and too many turnovers.
Yes, 17 turnovers on the night for the Falcons. Turning the ball over, some violations, shock, the 10-second, 5-second, a lot of turnovers, a good amount of travels as well. So it's just some sloppy play from Pennsbury, not great shooting as well, specifically from the 21% shooting from beyond the arc. So, early season kinks still need to be worked out, but not a great one here against Dobbins for Pennsbury.
And part of that three-point shooting, you get down in the fourth quarter and you got to fire away. And so some of those missed shots were kind of in desperation mode for the Falcons, but just not great from downtown for Pennsbury. 1-1 now for the Falcons. And want to thank everybody for being with us this afternoon on BCB. Encourage you to come out to the Pennsbury home opener on Tuesday and join their holiday toy drive. Maybe grab a ticket for the Sixers raffle. Big thanks to all of our sponsors this afternoon, including the Peruzzi Automotive Group, St. Mary Medical Center, McCaffrey's Food Markets. This has been the McCaffrey's Game of the Day. Thanks to Team Toyota, Puss in Boots Tavern, Jammer Doors, Junior's Car Wash, and DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza on New Falls Road. Big thanks to the crew, Makai Gundy behind the camera, Gus the Bus Barber breaking down the game and doing our video engineering, and Ben Goldstein with stats and analysis. And again, thanks to you for being with us. So the Falcons win one and lose one here in the Showcase tournament, and now they'll get into league play, into their home opener, and can't wait to bring you the action on BCB. Gus, you were talking about some of the ways our coverage breaks down, and looks like we're doing almost all of the Pennsbury home games.
Yeah, not many away games it looks like we're doing. Not sure exactly what happened there, but we will be at the Falcons' Nest a lot this year for both boys and girls basketball.
I think sometimes when the boys are away, the girls are at home. So on those days, we're doing girls basketball action.
Whoever's going to be home, that's who we're probably going to be broadcasting. We get a couple away games. I know we're going to be doing the Truman game when Pennsbury's doing Truman at Harry S. Truman. And later in the season, there's going to be a Capital Classic tournament. It looks like a little bit of a crossover between Jersey and PA. It looks like Pennsbury's going to take on Ewing, who is another big WBCB affiliate of ours.
That's exciting.
So if any of you Pennsbury fans want to scout them out, we have plenty of Ewing's boys basketball coverage. I know this year, from the past couple years, that one I know I'm very excited for. You should be excited for as well, fans.
And I've never seen Jersey basketball, so I'm excited to, in person, see the atmosphere. And I mean, Gus talks very highly of Jersey basketball. So
I do. I love watching Jersey basketball.
Well, a good one here this afternoon, but the Pennsbury Falcons falling short. A good one for the Dobbins Mustangs, that's for sure, as they get their first win of the season. And as Gus was describing, we got the Pennsbury home games. We'll have some more tournaments coming your way, and looking forward to having this Pennsbury basketball story unfold as we bring you the action throughout the year. All right, one final time here from Bensalem High School. It was the Pennsbury Falcons 55 and the Dobbins Mustangs 55. And the Pennsbury Falcons 41. Thanks so much for catching high school basketball here this afternoon on the WBCB